If you build it, they will come, or so at least says the old cliché. But truth be told, how you build it will truly determine the success of your program. Pay close attention to the design of the physical space and program details. Doing so will ensure that the program is both interesting and accessible to families. You will keep them coming back again and again. Accessibility is key to parents. Accordingly, maintain flexible hours, including evenings and weekends as needed by the community. When scheduling programs and offering activities, consider factors such as transportation issues, including transit schedules, traffic patterns, and practical barriers like typical nap times. There are many important factors to consider when designing the physical environment. The physical environment should be set up in such a way so as to be inviting and comfortable. Child-proof, clean, and well-maintained, which includes sanitizing the toys on a regular basis. And accessible for people with disabilities. The design of the physical environment should also integrate a space for the parents to gather informally. A meeting area for group activities. A kitchen or designated place to cook and prepare meals. Places for private confidential conversations. A variety of play areas for children, including an outdoor play area. The play areas should be designed in such a way as to provide children with opportunities to make choices, encourage cooperative play, and meet a wide range of developmental needs. Consider creating a variety of play centers, such as a child library or reading area, a sand or water table, and a puppet theater or a dress-up area. Provide quality toys, supplies, and resources for children and their caregivers. The selection of toys and resources should be rotated on a regular basis. When it comes to space and layout, you will want to provide adequate room for toys, equipment, and people so that the area is stimulating yet not overcrowded. This includes reducing the number of toys out at one time. Just the right amount of toys is easier to keep organized and thus more accessible to the children. The right amount also ensures that children won't be overwhelmed and encourages their involvement in cleanup.
First of all, we were asking input from our parents on what their ideas, their dreams were. Secondly, we met as a frontline staff and we came up with an initial design based on our expertise, what we've seen work, not work, and also current research. The third thing that we did is we consulted the experts. We supported child development and the tradespeople. We visited a disability equipment retailer and also city parks and recreation. Because we wanted a natural feel, we wanted it to be pleasing to look at and restful to be in. So we had formed a committee to brainstorm and delegate tasks. And with the time crunch for the renovation, there was some miscommunication that happened. So our suggestion would be, as early as you can, get the key players together, and that way you have a communication plan, develop that, and follow that along. Some of the challenges that we coped with were, if you've noticed, the 4 lanes of traffic that are right outside where a playground would be, and there would be, the exhaust, etc. Also, we have a permanent sign post, and so it was very large, and there were bolts. Well, our team does see challenges as opportunities. So, these beautiful benches here, they're covering over the dangerous bolts on the signpost. We've planted cedars, and they look really nice. And on top of that now, so if there's a car accident, the flying debris would be caught up in the trees for exhaust, for sound. And on top of that, we've also installed bollards, concrete bollards, for safety. We provide opportunities for infants, for toddlers, for preschoolers, and for parents. Some elements here develop gross motor skills, some cognitive opportunities, other social or emotional. The entire playground is sprinkled with exciting little discovery items like animal tracks that are embedded in the tricycle track. Each is designed to engage the child's curiosity and promote positive parent education. We've incorporated many fun and interesting things to entice kids to explore, to play, and to learn. There's a sandbox, there's a tricycle path, a log and a rock for climbing, and even a little toddler hill. For infants, there is a quieter spot over here where mom or dad with baby can come and sit on the grass or on mats. And we are also planning some fabric sunshades for our next budget. We had one community funder, and we have two government sources also. And in addition, partnerships that we built previously, they came forward. There was materials, there was time, and there's excellent ideas that we used. We implemented those, and I just can't say enough about partnerships. So we hope to be visible to the community and to be accessible. So we are on a bus route. You can see the sign from the roads in the community, and our front door is easy to find and it's easy to open. So this is a neighborhood or a satellite site. We have a drop-in. There are washrooms. They're not inside this particular room, but they're just around the corner. We have shared access to a kitchenette. We also have a boardroom which we can use for our parent education activities. We intentionally balanced parents focus, child focus, and interaction focus. We went with a Zen approach in the interior and in the exterior. And so what this means is we wanted it to be restful, use natural elements, designate spaces, and have minimal clutter. So on our walls, we were very intentional that we wanted restful pictures and not a lot of that. This is our parents area, and we've created this so a person has a chance just to come and have a break. They'll be, arm's length, of course, and our soft little light, little bit of a blanket, some basket, making it quite homey. So next to the parents area, we've put the baby area so it's safe. And also, we've got these movable stools, which are wonderful because it really facilitates building relationships, and the kids can use them or the parents can use them. Because this is a small space, we have put like stations around the room. So the library here is a great place for mom or dad to cozy up with their kids, read a book. And the circle mat right here, when we're not doing circle time, we've got the kids, they've got their cars going on the roadway. And so this is for emotional, social, cognitive. We're able to cover a lot here. The Duplo table over here, more geared to our older kids, the preschoolers. Sometimes the toddlers are there also. Here's where we've got our storage. Again, if you notice in our room, it's very small and there's no shelves really that's holding many things. So we put everything behind doors. This is our sign-in area. So we intentionally chose wood. Again, going with the natural elements as opposed to plastic or steel. So on this side of the room, again, we tried to create more spaces in one room. We've got our toy shelf, and that divides the room. And then the tables here, we purchased these for their flexibility. We can do many things with them. We can do our snack, and we do our Play-Doh, and we do our craft there. And just in this corner of the room, we've got a place for coats and shoes, and then this is where the art drying rack is. There's also a telephone if the participants would like to use a phone. Because this is a very popular center, and sometimes we actually get full, we have an occupant load here. For the parents, we've instituted a red or green sign. So if there's a red sign in the window, that means just don't even get out of the car, don't come in through the door, so that the kids are not disappointed that they arrive to the door and then we say, sorry, we're full.
Intentional design that is well thought out is essential for encouraging families to be both engaged and involved in family resource programs.